Those of you guys who have been following me for years know that I'm no stranger to Call of Duty. It's actually the first game I've ever posted on this exact channel, my War Thunder channel, quote unquote. Just for some explanation, this is going to be the gaming channel now. It's not just going to be a War Thunder channel anymore. And with a game coming out like this, I'm so excited. So today, obviously, we're going to be talking about Modern Warfare. This is the new Call of Duty coming out this year. And yeah, you saw the title. I really do think that they made the game I've been waiting for forever. I think they made it. Now, it's a little early to tell because all we get to do is play 2v2s with random assigned classes right now. But the gunplay in this game is next level. And the reason I did that intro with no talking is I want you to hear the gun sounds. So there's a lot of overhaul that this engine did. And it did a lot. It did a lot of good. A lot of good. So we're going to break this video down and I'm going to talk a little bit about how I feel about this new COD and the things that make it so good to me right now. So first off, the guns. Every single gun in this game, aside from the M19 pistol, I fucking hate that thing. Every single other gun in this game feels meaty, it has good recoil, and it claps. They all hit hard. They all do their job. You know, an MP7, while it's obviously an MP7, it's not a long-range sniper rifle. It doesn't shoot like 50 cals or anything like that. It still feels strong. It still feels meaty. It's chunky. It's got a little bit of recoil, but when you get up close, it really melts people. And from farther away, you know, you have to hold the recoil down and get a lot of hits on somebody to do damage. Whereas an LMG, it feels heavy and clunky. And from long range or close range, you really can put the hurt on somebody with a couple of shots, but you have to deal with how hard it is to pick the gun up and put it down and whatnot. The deagle in this game, probably the best deagle I've used in a video game ever, aside from maybe Counter-Strike. And that's just because Counter-Strike head taps are insanely fun. But other than that, the deagle in this COD is by far the best deagle in any COD I've ever used. It's so good and so satisfying to use. It feels heavy in your hands. And this is the thing that Call of Duty's never really done well, in my opinion, is gun feel. And now that we have games like Tarkov, well, on the PC, you know, that game just makes everything else look terrible compared to it in terms of how the guns handle and how the guns look and move and sound and feel, because, you know, it's a very tough task to make a video game have guns that feel, that you can actually feel. This does that the best out of any modern game that I've played that is of this style, right? So Battlefield, way better than Battlefield, way better than the old Call of Duties, way better than, I mean, you name it, Insurgency. Any other game that I have played, especially on a controller, has never felt this good with the guns. It feels great. And I know that this video is probably just going to be me talking about how much I really like this COD, but I can't stop playing it, guys. I've been playing this on stream non-stop since it's come out. It came out Thursday. I think I put 5 hours in on Thursday. Yesterday I put at least 7 hours in streaming it, and today I just put 3 hours in before making this video, and I'm gonna put more in later on tonight because it's so fun. So guns, it's the main thing that I really like about this game. Now on top of that, the mode that you play, 2v2, all has asymmetrical maps. Every single map. So there's 5 in it right now. All of the maps are asymmetrical. Or I say asymmetrical. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Symmetrical? I think they're symmetrical, right? I said asymmetrical. That's when one side isn't bad. Yeah, you get what I mean though. You get what I mean. All the maps are mirror copies of each other on each side, and they work so well for this type of combat. So well for this game, like this game. It's actually one of the best deathmatch modes I've ever been able to test out. The fact that this was a free alpha for PS4, and if you didn't know that, it's free for anybody who has a PS4. Go download it and play it. I recommend it highly. I think it's going to pull more people back into COD. You know, I don't like the jumping jetpacks and whatnot of the direction that COD has been going the past couple of years. I really don't like that. It puts your skill cap somewhere else, right? Where, yeah, it requires skill to be good at Black Ops 4, no doubt. But the skill is different. You have to learn how to move in that game on top of shooting. And yeah, having good gun skill is nice, but most of the guns don't have recoil, and you just have to hit your shots. You can heal up and run away, so movement is a bigger part of that game. This game punishes you if you move in the wrong spot. Whereas Black Ops, you could push a corner, slide in, get shot in the back, 360, you have 150 health, so you tank a couple shots, heal yourself, duck back up, or pop back up, and then laser beam the guy at full health again. In this game, if you OE and get lost on one side of the map and you can't really push, they will pin you down. The guns will absolutely murder you super fast. And I love that. I like the more realistic side of games, and I like when games play a little bit more realistic. And I would say this COD definitely plays a little bit more realistic than the other ones. I can't wait to try out the hardcore mode, by the way. So the maps are great on this game mode. I think this game mode itself, this is something new for COD. I've never seen like a 2v2 deathmatch. And I'm hoping that they do a 4v4 with a little bit bigger maps. I don't know if they're going to do that. But since this game mode is so fun and so addicting because of how like it gets so technical, if you're in a game and it goes to 5-5 and you get a deagle round, it's 2v2 with pistols, like with deagles. And what better way to decide the game than put two people against each other with deagles or something? It's a really fun game mode. And if they do this with a 4v4 on a little bit bigger maps that are also symmetrical, I'd be really excited to see that and really excited to play it. So the guns are great. The maps, so far, I think are good. We have to see when the full game comes out if the bigger maps are good or whatnot. But I think they're getting rid of the 3-lane, similar old COD meta of having 3 lanes. I think the maps are going to be bigger, more open, and a lot of different flanking routes, which I really enjoy too. I like the fact that you could sneak around people in, the older CODs. I felt like that with COD 4. I think that's why it's my favorite game ever, is just how good it is at making you think, not just have gun skill, not just run around like a chicken with your head cut off, not just slide around. You have to think and move around and hold down certain points in the map and look left and look right and check things, and maybe somebody's not there but you got to keep checking it. And this game feels like that. So the last thing I kind of want to talk about, the graphics. This new engine looks great. I think the sounds are fantastic. The sounds are part of what makes the gun so good. But on top of the sounds being good, the graphics of nades blowing up and, the smoke and the dust coming out from where the nade goes off, and like just shells dropping and hitting the floor, and the sound of that and seeing it, the recoil and the animations when you reload mags, the character models, when they aim in, they actually pull the gun up to their face. Everything is just really good. I was going to say perfect. I don't want to say perfect because there's always a potential to get better, right? You're in the pursuit of perfection. And I think that this game does have some issues. I've noticed a little bit of inconsistencies with like some shotguns and whatnot. But for an alpha and something that isn't done yet, and they're being open about it not being done yet, it plays better than any early version of a game I've ever played, especially being a COD fan. Now, I understand that a lot of people might not like COD. You might just not like Call of Duty. That's completely fine. But if you did like COD back in the day, and all these new jumpy boys and wall running and shit has steered you away like it did me, even though I've played all the CODs and I own all of them, I still I hated Black Ops 4. I hated the one before it, Advanced Warfare, Infinite Warfare, all that stuff. I didn't like any of the space shoot jumping shit. And this feels like an old COD again. It feels it's exactly what I wanted. Boots to ground, you can slide, you can push the pace of the game to make it fast if you want to. The time to kill is nice. The reload animation's great and stuff like that. So I'm just really, really excited to get my hands on the full game, to play campaign, to play online, to play game battles, to go to LANs. I just can't wait for this game to fully come out. I think it's my most anticipated game now I can't even think about how long it's been since I've been this excited about a game. So I just wanted to make that statement and talk about how much I really liked it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. There will be more footage coming of this game. It's just going to be more live commentary. I'm not going to do any more post commentary. I just wanted to get my point across and talk about why I think this is going to be the best COD ever, honestly. And I didn't even talk about gun customization because it's not in this, but the gun customization, if you haven't seen it, some of the other YouTubers who got flown out to play this game, got to look at the gun customization, and boy, it looks good. It looks really, really good. You can change guns from, you can make your M4 a submachine gun without a stock, and then, you know, change it up on the fly and make it a AR, like more like an AR-15 style long barrel with a scope, and it's really cool what you can do. So I hope you guys enjoy that. I hope you guys are playing it and enjoying it. Let me know what you think about it in the comment section down below. Are you a COD fan? Are you not a COD fan? I'll have some War Thunder content coming out later on today, but there's going to be more COD content coming in the future. I'm probably going to do a video a day of just some of my better games. You saw the first game you watched in this in the background was actually my highest kill game that I've had so far. I think 13. I've had a 14 kill game too. So 13 and 14 kills, those are the highest ones. I usually average right now about 8 kills a game, which is pretty good. I feel like I'm playing pretty well on it, but some people really do give you the beans. And that's fun too. Also, you can plug in a keyboard and mouse, so I might have to do that and check out and see what it plays like with a keyboard and mouse. All right, guys, I'll let your ears relax. I know I've been talking. I'm just really excited about this game, and I can't not talk about it. I'm hyped. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you all for watching. Peace, peace.